Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. And today we are going to chat a little bit about the Four Seasons 2024 ATC Exchange that I'm hosting on my channel here with many of my friends. And I want to talk about it a little bit, and I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. So I just grabbed a few things, and maybe I can cut and talk at the same time. I don't know. So let's just start off by saying welcome everyone. Welcome to anyone that's new here that wants to participate in this. Please, if you have questions and if you don't want to leave them in the comments, that I understand that, you can email me those questions. And that's kind of what brought me to this video here, are some of the emails that I have received. So my email, you will find that in the description box if you would like to email me. You can also comment on this video if you have questions, suggestions, whatever. I mean, I'm pretty receptive. I feel like I try to be as receptive as possible. Now, I want to just talk about the Four Seasons ATC Exchange. This right here is a little something that I just did really quick based on the elements that we're going to be adding into our summer ATC. So what it is, it's called the 2024 Four Seasons ATC Exchange. And we're breaking some rules here, my friends. We are breaking some rules. Our ATCs are not the average, the average size, which is like the size of a playing card. I think it's like 2.5 by 5 or something like that. Our ATCs are 3.5 by 5. No bigger, but they need to be as close to the 3.5 by 5 size for the card. Here also, there's some specific things I would like you to put on the back of your card. You can decorate front and back, but on the back of it, it must include your signature, the date, and then what it is. It's the Four Seasons Exchange and what prompt it is. So the prompts are the seasons. That's the prompt. So we have already done spring, so we're going to be doing summer next here. That's what we're going to talk about. And so it must say summer on it. So and everything is listed in the description box. You will then also need to please put on there Blossom and Inspire. I just think that would be kind of nice because we're doing that. We're hosting it here on this channel. So it's just kind of nice for memory's sake and for, whatever. So those are some things that must be done. And this is something that you can join in or not join in. It's up to you if you would like to do it. We had huge success with the spring run, and I'm so excited about it. But because I've received a few emails on other people that may want to play, and so I want to get into that. So what I did is I just sent this along with the spring all the people that played in spring. I just drew this out really quick. I just drew a flower, stamped a bee, and then I used some of my orange stickles here, and I just created, because these are the elements that need to be included. So please, let's not get that confused with what a prompt is and what an element is. I'm learning as I'm going, so that's part of it. So the prompt is the season. So that means you will create a card. We're moving into summer now. Your card must be summer inspired. So whatever it is to you that inspires, that is summer. So you can use any type of art, mixed media, whatever you want to do. You can use fabric, paint, stenciling, stamping, cut out images that you collage together, creating a beautiful artscape of some sort. But whatever it is that represents summer to you, it could be gardening, the sun, sunflowers. Sunflowers can be, also both fall, but we're doing summer inspired. So summer is the prompt. Please, let's understand that. And then the elements that you must incorporate into your summer themed ATC. This for summer is a flower, orange, and a bee. And those were drawn on the spring ATC Exchange that we did live. If you would like to watch that video, I'll try to remember to link that in the description box, but there's going to be a lot in the description box, and I want to make sure that everyone's under the understanding of what an ATC is. So like I said, I had received some emails asking, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Can we do this? Can we do that? So, and nothing bad. I mean, it's good. I want to be clear and concise. I feel like maybe I wasn't. and possibly, I don't know. So here I am. I've got my book here, and I'm just going to start cutting things out that I like. So I usually just start by tearing pages out. So just to be clear on what the ATC is in this exchange. Now, all exchanges are not the same, but the one that we're doing here, that I'm hosting on this channel, they must be followed. There's some clear, I feel, clear criteria to follow. And that is going to be that your ATC, like I said, has a specific size, and it has a specific theme, which is the prompt. Now, if I receive ATCs that do not follow those for whatever reason, and they're not, then I will use the shipping money that you will be sending, $3 with your shipping. I will be sending your ATC back to you. And I know that sounds, I feel like that sounds so harsh, but my friends, I feel like I have the responsibility to be, if I'm hosting this, I feel like I have the responsibility to be completely upfront and fully transparent and honest of what I expect and what you can expect. So I feel like if I'm hosting this, I want everyone to know what they can expect and what's expected of them. I think that's fair. I do. I feel like that's very fair. So what you can expect from me is a summer themed card. So I may use stitching, I may use paint, I may use markers, I may use stickers, I may use fabric, I may use threads and little pieces and bobbins and just different things. But whatever is inspiring me, whether it's, through color, text, other things, then that is the prompt. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you don't want to, leave it in the comments. Again, you can send me an email. All right. I feel like I've got that pretty much figured out and said clearly. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to leave it in the description box. But for fun, I was thinking that maybe we would just write them out and I'll put it on a card. I will post it. I will post it in my Ko-fi store, like I did for the spring one, and I will post it on the community page. Now, I know that the community page is nice, and I really like it, but for me, I feel like it's a lot, and maybe some of you also, when we post a lot in our community pages, it's not something that just sits right there all the time. Like, you have to sift through it. So we have, let me see, like, when I'm looking for something, I was explaining this to my husband. I said, so it's like kind of like a Facebook page. Like, you may post different things on your Facebook page, share things, post things, whatever. But once it's posted, if you post any other times, like daily or weekly or whatever, and you tell somebody, go look on my Facebook page and you'll find that information, or you'll find what you need. Well, they might have to sift through a lot. And so, not everybody has time to sift through an entire thing like that. So I'm trying, that's why I'm posting it both on the community page, on the video, and also on the Ko-fi store, because in the Ko-fi store, it's going to sit there and I can pin it to the front, to the top. And the link for my Ko-fi store will also be in the description box. I also learned that not everybody knows how to get to the description box. So I'm trying to be more conscientious of that. And I want to put, I'm going to start putting the link to my Ko-fi shop in the comments. So you can click it right there. I didn't know I could do that. I now know I can do that because I've done it. And there we go. So I'm just going to try to get some gesso. My plan right here is to use this painty paper that I made, that I had fun playing with. And I want to use it to, oops, noisy. I want to use it to make our list for summer. So I'm just going to put some of this on here with my face paddle. Too much. Okay. Painty. Anyways, I hope that makes sense, my friends. I don't know. I think I'm talking in circles at this point because I'm trying to make sure I cover everything, and I didn't have a specific list to follow, just kind of like chicken scratch written down. So again, I will post them in the comments. Please keep in mind that the prompt is, I cannot say this enough. This is something I went back and forth with a friend of mine on, being clear on what the ATCs must be. The prompt is the season. That is what the prompt is. You know, and it's okay if anybody, if somebody disagrees and they don't like that and they think it'd be something different, you know, I get that. And that's fine, but maybe this is not the exchange for you. That's okay too. I understand that, you know, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. So, or what I'm doing might not be the one thing that everybody's looking forward to. But, you know, I feel like we had such wonderful, beautiful art. And that's what it is. An ATC is an artist trading card. So it's the art. And we had wonderful art on the spring edition. I loved it. I loved everybody's stuff. And I hope that everybody has already received their cards. If you haven't received yours, please let me know. I did learn something when I went to the post office. When they grabbed them, I didn't realize. I thought I was going to get tracking numbers, and you know, I don't know what I don't know until I know. So I didn't ask until after the fact. So they're ringing it up, and I go there enough. So, you know, they're always trying to help me, or depending on who I see, I guess, to save a little bit of money. And so she was putting these beautiful butterfly stamps. I was like, oh my gosh, I love those. And then I'm waiting after I paid, and I'm waiting for my receipt. And I'm like, and I look at it, and I'm like, where's the tracking number? And she's like, oh no, you don't get that because it was just regular mail. It was just oversized. So that's why we use those butterfly stamps, because they are more expensive than the regular stamp. And I was like, oh no. Okay. So I like to be able to track stuff. I'm sure my friends do too. So if you have not received your card, please let me know. I need to know that, because I won't know unless you tell me. And because I have no way to track it either. Also with that, please make sure that you email me if you haven't already done that in the past with some of the giveaways. I would like, if you're going to participate, you must email me the name and the address that you would like anything mailed to you. So if you are going to participate, that's a very big thing right there. You must email me that. That is the I put that responsibility on anyone that's playing, because you know, only you know where you want it to go. Right? I mean, and, you know, and I wish I had time to go and just, you know, research and search for everything, but I really just don't, my friends. I really just don't. I have so many things going on, and I love this channel so much. I love my friends here. I love playing and doing all these things, and I want to keep loving it. And if it turns into a hectic job or then it's not going to be fun. And it's not turning that. I hope I'm not making anybody feel that way. It is not that way right now at all. Not at all. So I'm just toning this down some, because I want to use this to write our prompts on. I like it, except I feel like my little marks made fingerprints. So this is an idea right here. Like, as I'm playing with this, I'm just creating art. I'm having fun. I'm creating a background. Everybody's backgrounds are different. I've used markers and water and paint and some gesso, which I guess is a paint. You could do whatever you want. It could be just all full collage. It could be, that's another reason why I pulled out this magazine, to show, like, this person has art they painted and drew. I can't do that. Some people can. This one has background images on it, and then it has, you know, a focal point on here. This one has a lot of collage. That's a lot beautiful background. And I don't see a specific focal point, but I can tell that it has a natural flow of art. And you can see that they put the word April in there. So this right here speaks of spring to me. It could also speak of summer, you know, things like that. I hope that makes sense. Moving forward, the only other analogy I can think of, just to help clear things up, and this is one that I used, is say you were invited to an ice cream party. Okay, say we were only people who love ice cream are invited to the ice cream party. So, because you wouldn't invite somebody who's, you know, lactose intolerant, you know, that couldn't partake. But for sake of argument, let's just say it's an ice cream party. We all love ice cream. We're all going to go to this party. We all got the invitation. And on the invitation, it says, you must bring your favorite flavor of ice cream to share. It is an ice cream party. So yeah, that sounds great. So we're all going to go, and you know, and maybe what I heard is like ice cream. And I think, oh my gosh, my favorite ice cream, because maybe it's just the way I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to say, my favorite ice cream is popsicles. Oh my gosh, I love popsicles. So I'm going to take my favorite fruity popsicle. Okay? Which, by the way, it's not. But I'm just saying for this analogy. And I show up and everybody has ice cream, and I walk in and I have a box of popsicles. Well, it's a frozen treat. To me, it's ice cream. It's in the ice cream section at the store. Whatever, you know, however my mind is making me think this way. And then my friend pulls me aside and says, "Hey, Sandra, love you, girl, but this is an ice cream party. You brought popsicles." And I'd be like, "I know, but it's a frozen treat." And then she would tell me, "I understand that, but this isn't a frozen treat party. It is an ice cream party. So popsicles aren't going to cut it. You can't bring popsicles or frozen pudding pops. You got to bring ice cream. So I'm so sorry, but you can't have ice cream." I'm just kidding. You can take your popsicles and go home. No, I'm just kidding. But I hope this makes sense. Please let me know if you have any questions. So if I receive, and this is going to sound harsh, but if I receive cards, ATCs that do not fit the criteria of the size, of the theme, the themed card, which the theme is the prompt. Let's be clear. The theme is the prompt. The theme is summer. The theme is summer. And the elements to add are what we chose. And the elements to add are a flower, a bee, and the color orange. However those represent to you. So whatever orange is to you, flower, and bee, that's what you would incorporate into your themed card. So theme and prompt are going to be the same thing. The theme is summer. The prompt is summer. Summer inspired. Maybe for you, summer is sitting on the porch reading a book, or taking a nap in a porch swing, or having a picnic. I mean, it can be anything that you like, but it must be something. So please keep that in mind. So let's write them down. I don't know. Am I going to be able to see with this? Is this dry enough? Is it dry enough? I thought I was going to be cutting today, my friends, but I'm not doing that. So let's see. That's kind of fat. That's a number 12. I was hoping I had a number 10 here, or an 8. No, yeah, I have 8 right here. So let's write the themes down, or the themes. So this one's going to be summer. I know this is kind of an uncrafty video, but it needed to happen. I'm going to go live, my friends, so please, also if you have any questions and if you're available, I plan on going live on Thursday, which will be, let's see the date. I have my calendar right here, the 28th, so March 28th. It's going to be Pacific time. It's sometime in the morning. Even if you cannot come onto the live, you can still leave comments or email me. Please, always feel free to email me if you have any questions. So summer, this is what it is. Okay. So prompt. I'll start writing it this way. So prompt. I'm learning as we're going to. I think I spelled that right. The prompt. Prompt is summer, and it's crooked. And that's how I'll fix that with squiggles and lines later on. Okay, so what we must include. So let's see, it has to be 3.5 by 5. And then it also must be signed. Please make sure you sign your card. However you sign it, signed by the artist. By the artiste. Okay, dated. Now, I feel like I kind of broke the rules a little bit on this one because I dated it just March of 2024. That's when we did the exchange, and so I'm okay with that. I just want some sort of date on there so that we have at least the year. Okay, if you put the specific date that you make it, that's great. I take days and weeks to make my stuff, so I just lost track of the date. Let's see, so we need to do that, sign and date, and then we also need the description. Okay, description. So the description, I'm going to fill that out. I'm trying to learn to be as clear and concise as possible. Description, and that's going to be the 4 seasons 2024 ATC Exchange. That's what we're calling this. That's what this is. That's what it is here on this channel. And then you must put which one it is. So this one is for summer. We're going to put summer. Okay, the next one we'll put fall, and the next one we'll put winter. So then what is next? We need to make sure that we have the size, date and description. Oh, and then put on there Blossom and Inspire, however you want to put that on there, that was hosted by, or Blossom and Inspire 4 Seasons ATC Exchange. I mean, that probably makes more sense, and I think I've seen that on some cards. So that, however you want to do it. I'm not going to tell you how to put these on there or where to put them, except for the back. Please put them on the back. And then you can definitely decorate the back. I like decorating the back, so I think that's great. And then you also want to mail it. Mail to Sandra. If you don't know who Sandra is, it's me. All the information is going to be in the description box, okay? With $3. Now, a lot of my friends here have already prepaid, and that's great, and that's fine. I'm good with that. I'm gonna definitely make sure when I mail them again, even if we use pretty stamps, that's fine. I'm gonna let them know that I need to send it so that there's a tracking number on there. So it might cost me more than $3, but I don't know until we do this. So for now, it's $3. I know it didn't cost $3 from the last time, so I have extra to go forward on this one. And I don't mind using a little bit of my own funds to do this, you guys. It's fine. And I think, was that everything? I think that's everything. If not, you'll see more things on here, and I'll get this posted after I get it decorated a little bit more. But I think that's it. Remember, these are elements to be added. If you send me a card that only has the elements, it will be sent back to you. If you send me a card that doesn't have the elements, it'll be sent back to you. I think that's fair. I want everyone to feel good about what they're making and sending, and know that they are putting all their heart and soul into it, and that they can expect to get something is of equal heart and soul made value. I don't know. I think that makes sense. If you have better words for me, please put them in the description box. I mean, not the description. You can't put them in the description box. Please put them in the comments and I will add them. Okay. Anyhow, so I will definitely see my friends here on Thursday for a live. And if I miss you on the live, then please watch the replay, and then I will see you again later on. But for now, my friends, I'm going to go. I think I covered all the things I wanted to cover on this. And then, oh, one more thing. I now know. If you haven't done it yet and you're just now participating and you have never done this before, email your full name and mailing address, because that's where I'm going to send it, and I need something that I can see clearly. Okay, email your full name and mailing address to receive your ATC Exchange. Okay, I guess I can't fit any more on this card. Oh, and I do have one more thing. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to do a cutoff date. I must receive. Okay, I must receive the cards by cutoff. I can't think. I'm going to write it on the side here. Okay, so we're going to do this. Cutoff time is cutoff to enter. I must receive your card cutoff. May, there's 31 days, right? May 31st. May 31st. How about that? We're going to do it in June, but I want to have all the cards by the end of May, so I have time to do a video on them and to get things set up. Plus, like I said, I've had more emails come in, so we may have more people. I don't know if my one board's going to work. I need to make sure. that it's going to work sideways and that my husband has time to create a thing. I really don't want to do more than, I think I said we can fit 20 or 21 people, and that's it. I'm going to do a cutoff on that. So cutoff is May 31st. Must receive your cards by the end of May for it to be in our exchange. And I think that now is it. Prompt is summer exchange live exchange in June 2024. So I'll put that on there somewhere else. So this is very confusing. My card's getting crazy now. So, and this is going to be, well, I guess we might as well put that up here. So the 4, so it's going to be the 2024 4 seasons, or like I have it right down here anyways, 4 seasons ATC Exchange. There we go. And so I do think $3 is fine for the shipping. I was able to do that. So like I said, I'm going to make sure I get the tracking numbers, and we'll see. If they tell me that it goes up to a package size, which then I think it's like $4.90, or not $4.99, like I think, what do they usually charge me, like $5.99? We may have to increase that a little bit. Like I said, I can absorb some of it, but I might have to increase it just a slightly, maybe up to like $5. But for now, let's do the $3 and see how that plays out. Okay? All right, my friends, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me get all that off my chest and get it straightened out. We may do a little bit more housekeeping later on, but you know, I learn as I go. I will see you on the next video. I hope you enjoy all your moments, my friends, and have a nice day. Bye.